Welcome to the Cold Conquest series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 3rd of September 1915. The game's on pause for a reason which I'll explain in a little while. But in the last part, we were trying to fix the problem with both our loyalty and our happiness, because that is going to be crucial for our long-term survival. We're also working on getting this industry up and running so that we can, because we really do need to start thinking about making profit, because at the moment we don't break even at any time. So we really do need to start getting more workers into here so that we can drive our industries, which are kind of not that efficient at the moment. And of course this area is coming together, although we still need to build this property here so that we can get workers into here. We also need a wind turbine here to be able to power this building. So we are moving away from our central generation towards windmills, which is perfectly legitimate for this time period, because in some ways having a centralized power supply system is maybe not as representative as it should be. So that is the current situation in this part, and this is the reason why the game is on pause. I want to do a little bit of planning, simply because I'm kind of encouraged by these fields and the fact that we are getting a reasonable harvest from these fields, although not that it's making that much difference to our actual crops in here, but we do seem to have a little bit more. We got some crops in here from our factory picking stuff up, and we got these guys, where is it? Have I got anybody here? Yeah, we got one here who's picking up a small amount of crops at a time. But to be honest, it's not been the greatest of successes. But one thing I am concluding now is that this time period, I mean, it might improve if you get to the better tractors and harvesters later on, but truthfully we can only get one harvest per small field. I don't think a large field is ever going to be, well, not viable until about the 1970s, and we're only getting one harvest from it as well, because at the moment you can see these guys have been going at it. So what I'm going to try is put a couple of farms in over here, proper farms rather than the small farms, in fact. But the trouble is we got this here. I want to see what we can do. Okay, let me just see. Go to farm. I'm looking for the farm that I used. This one. I'm wondering if I could get a farm out here to do a proper harvesting. So say for example, how flat is the area here? I mean, it's pretty flat, so I'm thinking if we could get we're gonna have to build medium fields, and I only want about 4 to start with. So say we put 1, 2. I think we can only have about 4 fields out here. The reason the game's on pause is I would like to have this operational by about May. So we're gonna, I think, and then we can put another, say put another medium field here. I mean, to be honest, if it doesn't work, we can just tear it all down and start again. But I just want to try and expand this farming and see if I can make it viable. And then what we are going to do is use this again, the same farm here, but so we're going to put you about there, and then I'm actually going to use a grain silo I mean, we got this one here. I'm looking for something. I mean, technically, what we got here, we get in theory, we get 100 tons of crops from each field. That's 400 tons. Add on 50% fertility, so we really only looking at storage capacity of about 600 tons, and that's assuming that all the crops are put into the storage. So we're not talking major capacity. 320. Got this. Oh, that's way too big. I don't really want something that big. You've got 73 tons. I mean, we do have this silo here, but it takes a lot of steel to build. I don't really want to build something that big. I kind of think that something like that, I think maybe 320 will suffice. Something like that. Just put you there. I mean, it's going to look a fairly modern looking. Question is, can I get a road out here? Yeah, we can. Okay. So I think that one will work, and then we can get this operational, get this working properly. What we will probably need to do is put a distribution office in here that we can function with as well. In fact, I think what I might do, actually, I think I'm just gonna concrete that, get the road crew on that bit there. I don't think any of these guys have really. I want to keep the. Okay, we're still working on the police station, the windmill, Tudor courthouse, and these apartment blocks. Okay. Although, let me just see, what's the percentages? We got garbage collection and the windmill. Okay, we're just going to let that run for a little while. Now, I want to do exactly the same down here, so that we got a kind of a dual test, if that makes sense. I mean, it could be a complete waste of money, but okay. I'm thinking that we got this here. If I could put a gainer medium field up here, say go up here, 1, 2. It's kind of clipping that corner. 1 point. We lost a little bit on that corner, but that's okay. Again, we're just come out of here. Like that. We got a substation there. So if we can put a be nice to put it about, actually we could put it there. It's in range. And we can then just put the junction here. Again, then we can put the 4th field. The reason I'm putting out 4 fields is that 4 fields is a bit too much, really. Simply because these small farms can only hold 7 vehicles, which is 3 combines and 3 tractors. We'll do exactly the same here. Put you like that. Just come out that way. we can bring you there. Well, this road crew, I don't think it's doing anything, so we can, I think what we will do here is build a gravel road out to there, and then that will be it. I'll say this could be a little bit of a waste of time, but I want to know whether I can actually get a proper farm going, and we can now let the game start to run. I mean, it shouldn't take that much to build it. I don't know, what are you? I don't think these guys are. You're working on that apartment block. So we've got a Soviet symbol, and we've got a small garbage collection. Have we built the courthouse? Because we do need. I can't remember where's the police. No, not the courthouse. The police station. Where was I building the police station here? Okay, the police station's being built at the moment, so which is being built in there. There's another thing I would like to work on is getting the crime and justice sorted out, because I feel that's gonna need because we do need to get this up really, really badly at the moment. Because what's dragging it down is our loyalty. Anyway, let me just get back up to here. And how's my radio station going? That's not the radio station, that's the... I mean, we're still getting... I'm wondering if I reduce that down, we might get a few more staff in here. I need workforce, but at the same time, I don't really want to... because we don't have a lot of space, believe it or not. I could bring in... or invite another 20 odd people from other places, I think. Now, what I do want to see is whether we get this finished. We're on the 6th of September. We do have crops in here. I think this guy's going... See, at the moment, another problem is carry capacity, because this truck here has only got a maximum carry capacity of 4.8 tons, so he will pick up that, fill up, and then take it to there and keep things going. We've got our ship coming in here with another 120 tons of crops. And again, another problem we've got to be careful of is the fact that if we start producing too much, what will happen is that we won't actually be we won't be able to keep up with the crop supply. So let me just see the economy. I think the big one at the moment is actual vehicle imports and foreign manpower. We really do need to become self-sufficient in our own manpower as well. I mean, we do have the bus station, but at the moment we have no... Okay, we got 14 unemployed. Yeah, happiness is too low. Where is that? Yeah, we need a critical mass of population by... Get some more third world immigrants into here and see if we can work. And of course, one of the advantages with the farm is that it doesn't need a workforce. So I think that could make a bit of a difference, because we've only got 2 million left. And if that runs out, we could be in trouble. Right, these guys need to work on that so that we can solve the sewage problem there. You probably need to start working on that and that. We don't really need the accommodation at the moment, although you are taking up workforce. Okay. Yeah, this is one of the houses. I mean, I could put some kind of restriction on this, but at the moment these guys are still waiting for gravel. Okay, we'll just have to keep plodding away. Can I bring in my backup crews? We'll bring you in to work on that, and that as well, and also that. What we got here? You've got concrete bulldozer, and I think we'll get virtually everybody working on something for the moment, and see if we can get these all finished before the winter sets in. Of course, we got this distribution office here, kind of half working. Okay. Loyalty seems low, yeah. Okay. Probably this here. Probably somebody in here with very low, yep, 4% loyalty. What is your problem? 0% loyalty. Yeah, we do need to start working on the crime. Whether we like it or not, otherwise we're going to have problems. Because we've got a population of 3,061 now, spread over 2 centres. It's like everybody wants to go to church as well. Actually, what is the religion in here? Religion is relatively strong at the moment. Right. So we've finished that field. So we finished the harvest. So we did manage to get both these fields harvested in 1 year. So that is good. I think I'd like to get the road crew on that battery connection, because they can build that. We've got an unfinished footpath. Where's that? Okay. That needs... where are you? This footpath needs those, because we don't have a roller yet. Roll that last bit of the asphalt out. Right, we're just about to work on finishing this building here. So that is reasonable. Okay. Oh, we've also got this. This needs to be finished as well. Forgot about that. How are we doing here? That needs to be built. That's boards and... That's still being built. This is boards. That doesn't... I think we got the local workforce kind of plowing through that. So I think we can... We don't need to allocate... because we're providing the local workforce ourselves. Well, we need the jail built. Bit of a mistake there. Forgot all about the jail. Yeah, it's a little bit of a trick you can do. Oops, yeah, we can allow workers into there. But if you're building within a town, what you can do is rather than allocate a construction office to it, you can get some workforce into it. The workforce can turn up and build themselves. Get you there. You've got boards and you've got gravel. You need a tiny bit of steel. So we could probably build these with the ground crews, which then releases this. Yeah, concrete, yeah. It's a bit of a kind of a tough call. The loyalty is still not rising. We need to start indoctrinating our workforce. Right, we nearly got to here. And here. We can get the road crew on that. Yeah. So I think these guys are still... See, the trouble is I can't take these off of picking up from the customs shed simply because we still got to do building maintenance. Let me just see what the wear and tear on buildings is. Hot and tire map. See, at the moment our highest actual building maintenance is 38%. How are we off the vehicles? We've got a heavy steam dumper. Where are you? In there. Are you actually maintaining vehicles? Let me just see. Nothing to it says nothing to repair because that's because it's only at 50%. So we are on top of the repairs. Let's have a look. Where's that my fertilizer dump? 50% fertilizer, but it's only 3.5 tons. Fertilizer might be an issue, but these may... Too many criminals, yes. Again, with small build, yeah, we've got 13% criminality here. We definitely need a police force. And this is what's dragging down, look at that, 20% government loyalty. I should have moved quicker with the crime. What we've got here is a hotbed of criminals, which we could... I could be mean and send them all out over there. What is the 4%? 4%. We've got a couple here with 14%. We've got somebody there with 100%, 29 years of age. Yep. We definitely need that crime prevention. I think we're gonna push you up to high priority. Yeah. This is one thing I will say. If you are playing at the higher level difficulties, you will see people say, well, you don't need your crime prevention until you've got about 6,000 or 7,000 people. It's not true. You can get yourself into a few problems with that. Right, let's just have a quick look at our crime. Yeah, we got these. This is showing unpatrolled crimes this year. So like here. So it's not that bad. You can see we've had 6 crimes this year already. I know we're on the 11th of October. because the way these stats work is for the whole year, and then it resets the beginning of the year. So we've had, I mean, the crime is not excessively bad, but we do need to get on top of it. In fact, if we probably come over to here, it's probably a little bit worse in this area. Of course, we're back in the snow again. And if we probably come down to wherever this was, one crime. See, for some reason the store always seems to attract criminals. Probably because they're shoplifting. I mean, the crime isn't that bad. It's just that we've got this one hotspot here. And we do need to... this area here... I think the winters really do drag down the situation. I've got a feeling we're not going to be able to build these. How are you doing here? Got the police station. We'll get you on there, get that built, give us some expansion overload there. Right, we've now got this, should start exerting a little bit of loyalty control over this area. I get a feeling we're not really patrolling out far enough. Where is my secret police? Right, how are we doing? Because of course this year round we've now got a hot spot here. So if we look at our temperatures now, although we're only on -9 at the moment, so the temperature isn't that bad. Yeah, you can see the university now has got a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, and the hot water tanks are at 76, 79, 82. So these people are nice and warm and toasty now. So we shouldn't have a problem there. If we come up to here, and we got temperatures in here. Let me just see our heating plant. Heating plant is still going maximum, which is great. Looks like we've finally finished this. We're going to collect some biological waste from here. Actually, what was that? Was that big? That's big containers. That's good. I think the big containers work better in this scenario when we're actually first starting out with early starts. I think the small containers, you can see here that they kind of let stuff pile up a bit. I think we may have to expand our water, sewage, biological. We may need some extra sewage capacity as well, because I don't think that might not be kind of doing the... Although it's all green, although it's 42%, 54% there. I've got a feeling that this, when you're looking at this overlay, be aware whether these people actually have access to garbage collection. Like this one, I don't think they've... Yeah, they have got access now to this one. I think what I might do is just enhance that a little bit by putting a footpath in across there. Now I don't think these will have garbage collection, so because the nearest one is there, and I don't think you will cover that. These two won't have garbage collection, so you've got garbage collection there. So we're going to have to put some garbage collection in here. I think that's the one we're after. That's a single. Don't want that. Certainly don't want that. That's the small. This is the big. It'd be nice to get that just tucked in, say, I think if we could put that just there. And then just put a small footpath there. Yeah, that will cover that area there. It gives us another job that we need to build. How much? What's the waste here? 8.5 tons. That should be good enough. Get you building that. How's the economy now? We're still bringing in a little bit. I think what I'm going to do now is try and avoid purchasing in anybody else or something like that. You can see you can see here foreign manpower is getting expensive now. What are we importing? Fuel, gravel, concrete, food and boards. Why are we importing food? Yeah, we still don't really have a lot in the way of food here. So I can't really... part of me says put a distribution office up here. Could I get a distribution office just in here? That would be really nice if I could do it. But I would need about 4. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. If I could get you just in there. Then again, a cargo shed might be better because we've got... yeah, I think maybe we can get a cargo shed in here. Cargo station, sorry, not cargo shed. Trouble is it won't connect to there. Okay, it's not going to work, is it? I think I could probably put a distribution office here because we don't want to get too close to these guys because they produce pollution. So if I put a distribution office, say, put distribution office about there. Get the road crew. See how far we've got with the factory connection here. I think we're going to need... Don't really want to do this, but I think that's a bit too short for... And we need that finished. I think this is taking too long. We've got to push this. So we're going to have to use the workforce, whether we like it or not, for these buildings. We need these guys working on this and this. Okay. This needs gravel, 7 tons of gravel. I think what we will do is, these guys don't have a lot to do, so let's give this a shove. Get the gravel in here, get this built. See, at the moment we're spending money on foreign labour when we demolition has been stopped. Where is my demolition office? Are you telling me that I need a workforce to finish those buildings off? Okay. Where is... What we can do is we can pick up one of these. Where is my demolition office? Where is the demolition office? It's just here. Okay, just put you there. And of course, we'll have to tell them where to get the workforce from. It's going to cost more money. How's the economy? So at the moment we've exported this so far this month. We've exported 1,003 tons of alcohol. That's not going to pay the bills. What is going on here? For some reason we don't seem to be where. Let me just see. We got a lot of alcohol in here. We are exporting. No, we're not exporting. We're only importing. What are you? US shop distribution. Okay. What percentage alcohol are you picking up? 50%. I think we'll drop that to 40%. See if we can trigger a reaction from that. See if we can drive a little bit more profit. Because at the end of the day, how much alcohol we got in here? We've got quite a lot of alcohol in there. Go on, game. Do your worst. Come on. Can you get these built, please? Road group, where are you? You're meant to be on that. Too many criminals again. I think it's the crime is spreading. I think you've got 15%, got 1%, 2%. Yeah, we got a criminal hotbed here. 3%. Yeah, it looks like we got a bit of a problem here with this garbage collection here. It's the biological is full. It is that someone's going to come here. Yep, and he's finally picked it up and reduced it. Haha. You got 59% there. That would have caused a bit of pollution. Health is not there, but we do have a bit of a problem with health related to crime. But you can see at the moment, one of the big things that's suppressing our growth is, now I know that you can't see this very well because the print is, I can barely read it and I've got it on a big kind of screen, but that crime where it says minus 1.2% happiness is affecting 758 people in our economy, and then the minus 1.5 is affecting 950 people in our economy. Oh, great. Last thing I want is a power failure like last winter. No. Sewage tanks are overflowing, 115%. It's representing a health risk. Can I fix that? The trouble is our nearest sewer pipes are over there. We would need to improve the drainage. What is the problem with our... I think I'm going to bring in another sewage system. 0.75, 3 tons. I think if we bring in one of those, we might get a little bit more coverage that way. Let me just see what our sewage flow is like. Our water flow is good. Okay, just gonna keep it going. Right, we've now got a courthouse, and we've now got police stables. Right, what we're gonna do is bring in some what we call it. Want something really cheap. You're 28 kilometers. You're 75. You're 70. We'll get 1, 2, 3 of those in here. Now the problem we're going to get is that we will have. So the problem we're going to get now is the fact that our prison is not ready yet. So we're going to have to bump that to high priority to try and get that finished. Now if I can get back over to here, we finished the court. Okay, and what we're going to do is exactly the same here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I know. You're going to tell me they've got too many criminals. Right, what we need now is these guys will come in here. What we're going to do is just follow this guy. He's probably going to go for fuel. But I think we're going to need some more snowplows in here. Although I've got an idea, but I do need to solve this crime problem first. Because you can see where our happiness is 64%. That's way too low. You can see we've only got a top speed of 21 at the moment. And of course he's going to fill up with we're going to need some more snowplows, I think, now, because we're using vehicles. You guys are going to go on patrol. Yeah, these vehicles on mud roads are right down to 12 kilometers an hour, which is no good whatsoever. Can you go on? Will you go on patrol? See, the problem is, if we just to kind of illustrate the point of what's happening is with crime, is that if I come back to here and show you this. These are all the crimes this year. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's actual crimes being committed at the moment. These are crimes that have happened over this year. Right, this guy is now actually going out. So we'll just follow him and see where he's going. If we actually bring that over. Right, we've got our first. Now, is he investigating that serious crime? Where are you? suppose it goes without saying he's probably going to go to the shopping mall. He's probably blocked by that thing there now. Oh, great. Let me just check something. Yeah. So we got a bit of a problem here straight away with respect to the crimes in the store. And of course, the store is one of the ones that... Okay. And what I've got to do is get into here. We'll put that at 30. And what I need now is the food as fuel. We need to get you there. Get 50% there. Probably could do with another covered hole in here now. So covered hole. Let's bring another one in there. We will need this collection site built because jails do produce quite a lot of security. Is good, we just need resources in there. How about over here? What's our police force doing over here? Yep, we've got a slightly different situation here. This is the serious crime hotbed, and this is where there's going to be a little bit of a problem, because you can see here it's taking quite a long time to actually solve these crimes. It says location of crime. So if we come, so that crime was committed there. Medium crime, serious crime. Okay. So we are, and this is another thing that you need to do, is that if you leave the crime rate too late, what will happen is that we'll go there. Got no prisoners at the moment. Yeah. So we are now starting to get... How many prisoners can we have? No, we can get 40, so we're okay. Courthouse. Just want to watch this. See if anyone is actually showing up here to be tried. So if we can fix this crime problem, we might be able to kind of start to turn things around a bit. Right, we've now got somebody on trial. Let me just see. Right, we've just got a medium crime that's just come in from our second town. I mean, we don't have a lot of capacity for crime, so we do need to keep an eye on this. Right, so we've now got somebody in there. And we've got our first prisoner. Now, this prisoner's probably here for a serious crime, and you can see he's got a criminality of 16%. So he needs to stay here until that criminality level down with the handcuffs. So I'm aware that you guys probably can't see the number, drops to 0. We've now got 2 prisoners, both with 16% criminality. So we are now starting to get our crime under control. I'm a bit worried about the fact that some of this is building up quite quickly. Let's just see down here. Although it's encouraging that all 3 vehicles are inside the thing. Tip here, don't keep loading the vehicles on. If you've got vehicles parked here, there's no point buying extra vehicles, because what you need is the officers in here actually investigating the crimes. What the vehicles do is go out and actually kind of, we could say, arrest the criminal. And then what you get is this investigation here. And of course, at the moment, their productivity is not brilliant. So we do need to keep an eye on this from that perspective. What you can do, if you've got minor crimes, if it looks like they may actually do, you can actually cancel the assignment and get rid of them. So that the so what you can do then is the police force can then focus very much on actually improving solving the medium and serious crimes. How are we doing over here? Something tells me that we are probably not going to get this built in this one built in this cycle. We'll give it a go. Technically now we don't have anything here now. If we actually built the... Do you have garbage collection? Yes. Good. Right, so we're just going to come there. How are we doing here? I'm just going to push this to high priority. And we're going to get these on it now working. You don't have anything else to do, so we'll get you working on that. So just one final check at the prison. We've got 6 prisoners. You can see that these guys are down to 0, so we could probably reduce the length of some of the sentences now. But I think for the moment we'll just keep them going there. We're getting a little bit of a crime rush here. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.